And welcome to Let's Banter Football. It's been a while, so we've been out for a while because of Sexy could not get herself as regards the Nigerian match, as we lost 2-1 against Ivory Coast in the Afcon finals. It was a very sad and moody day at work, at the office, amongst my Nigerian community, even when we were supposed to have a game that week, and everyone opted out because everyone was down emotionally, physically, and everything. So, Sexy, I heard you were out for 1 week. She was so pissed. So, give us your take on what happened that day.
What happened that day was that the coach could have actually changed his tactics. Like, you've been using the same, try and do something else. We were losing.
Something else like what?
Like, I'm not a coach here, but we are paying you salary for something.
He did something else.
What did he do?
Let me come in there.
Angeli, we practically got to the final because of, because of our defense.
Okay.
That's how we got to the final. And we have beaten the same Ivory Coast before. And that was with their old coach.
Okay.
Why do you think they fired their coach? They didn't even believe that they were going to qualify.
I'm not saying that the coach is not the problem, but what I'm saying is this.
What could he have done?
You said you would have changed some things. Okay, first and foremost, people were on this man's back. See, the man did a good job to the best of my ability. See, sometimes when players flaunt matches, the blame comes to the coach, right? But most of the time, it's not the coach's fault. Now, people were on this man's back that he was always playing the front three of Lukman, Osimhen, and Simon Moses. Though the three of them were doing amazing, people kept saying, "Why is Chukwueze on the bench? Why is Chukwueze on the bench?" On the finals, who did he use? He used Chukwueze.
Angeli.
He has not been ghosted on that match.
Wait, he has not.
That is the highest ghost I have ever seen in the match.
He has not been listening to whatever the fans said before his lineup every day.
Okay.
Every match we had then. So how can your 11 men already that you've been using? They've been winning matches, even if it is draw.
But you just sat here and said that he could have changed something. What did you want him to change exactly?
No, but one, he shouldn't have used Chukwueze because that guy was not in the match in the final. Yes, I was among those people.
Who said he should change something?
No, that was complaining that he has not been using Chukwueze, but he has used Chukwueze in one match. Since that day. I think it was our second match he used him. Since that day, if he had benched him, I don't care because I did not see him in that match. The only person I've been complaining about that anytime he subs him off is either we get pressed or they equalize. That's Iwobi.
We'll come to Iwobi's.
Yeah,
we'll come to Iwobi later.
Not Chukwueze. Chukwueze, I was complaining before. Use this Chukwueze. Using Iheanacho.
I was getting messages from people saying, "Why is he not using Chukwueze? Chukwueze. Why is he not using Iheanacho?" You are one of the people that wanted him to use Iheanacho. I bet you, Iheanacho could not have done better than either Simon Moses or Lukman. The front three that was the best front three that we've been using for this game is Lukman, Simon Moses, and Osimhen in front. We didn't have a problem with our attackers. They were not at their best, but they were not doing badly. You understand me? To me, the best amongst the three in that attack is still Lukman. Though people has because of Osimhen's energy, some people prefer Osimhen, but Lukman was my best attacker in that Super Eagles team. Then the only place we were having a problem was in the midfield. Because let me tell people something. I'll come to Iwobi's case. Iwobi is not a defensive midfielder. Iwobi is not a holding midfielder. But that is what he played him throughout this game. Maybe because this guy, Ndidi did not come.
Yeah.
Because he had injury.
Yeah.
So Ndidi did not come. So if Ndidi was around, Iwobi would have played his natural position. So the Nigerians that are getting at the back of Iwobi, I want to know how you watch your own football. Even in the holding midfield position that he was played, which is not his normal position, because there is no other person that can fill in that gap. He had to fill in that gap. He did not do badly. He was giving good passes, but he made a few mistakes because that is not his natural role to play. Then Nigerians went on this guy's back and wanted to kill this guy. They were cyberbullying Iwobi for no reason. Made him delete all his pictures on Instagram. I was happy when Fulham posted him that he's back in training. I was so happy to see him back in training.
Saying you are not Okocha's nephew. We don't know where you are from. It's not even necessary. Why?
Okocha, after he was cyberbullied, Okocha posted his own picture, not Iwobi's picture.
Yeah.
And wrote something about Iwobi, said that people that play for their country should be appreciated. And people started going on Okocha. It's because of nepotism. That's why you put your cousin there. He put his cousin there because of nepotism. Iwobi plays for Fulham. He's one of their best players in Fulham. So what are you going on for that he put him there because of nepotism? Who would you put there? Is it your family member that will play it? I don't understand people that are good. No, the thing pissed me off. The cyberbullying on Iwobi pissed me off because actually that guy was the 2 goals that happened to us. He did not cause any one of them because he was not even in the pitch when those 2 goals went in. Mm-hmm. The moment they stopped Iwobi, things changed. He was the only one that could do that, holding midfield position and could manage it. He's not at best with it, but he was the only one that could manage it and hold on and handle the pressure.
When Iwobi left Fulham for Afcon, you needed to see how they started losing their games. They lost.
The guy is they
lost 3 games in a row.
People that are saying that Okocha put him there because of nepotism. Iwobi is a pivotal member of a Fulham team, and even in that Afcon, each time he got subbed, that is wing, that is holding midfield role starts leaking, and that is how they penetrate us, giving the ball to Adingra, this Brighton guy, to be cutting off. I know could not match his speed. So if you want to go on, the people that I expected people to go on, I know at the starting of Afcon was amazing, but towards the end of Afcon, it was not amazing anymore. All I know, I'm not trying to cyberbully him or go on him, but there are players that did not do. I said, in fact, the team in that final did not perform. Aside from our defense that tried, but even in that final, our defense were not at their best. So why pick out on one player to bully him?
Because that's what I keep saying about the coach. Because their coach already, they have understood Nigerian players. They know the person to bring in to attack whoever is going to block them from scoring the goal. You needed to see how was playing well before. All of a sudden, when that guy started going to that angle, it was almost as if he wants to finish.
Forget about that holler that made mouth that they are going to beat Nigerians. The Borussia Dortmund guy, the one that scored the winning goal. Forget about that guy. He was just lucky. He scored the goal on their semi-finals. Then he made mouth that they are going to show Nigeria. Then he scored in the final. It seems like forget about that guy. The person that gave Ivory Coast that match,
was that guy.
Adingra.
Yeah.
The Brighton guy. He's the one that gave them that trophy. Droba was super proud. Droba. I was seeing Droba and Papilo Kano of Nigeria playing the same role. Whenever Nigeria scores, Papilo was excited. Droba was unhappy. And when Ivory Coast started leading, the reverse became the case.
And again, Ivory Coast. I don't know if it is CAF or Ivory Coast that did this thing. The stadium. I think it was highest number of Nigerian fans in that pitch that day. I don't think they were up to 5,000.
Forget about the number of.
Did you notice where Kanu was sitting down on the stairs?
Forget about the capacity. See, it is their country. They have the.
No matter what.
I understand.
You are supposed to have it was almost as if their own player holds the ball. You see how they will be.
See, home advantage plays a very big role. The whole stadium was full of. So you don't expect Nigerians to be at their best with that kind of noise. If you know what home advantage does in football, you will understand. They were in their numbers, and my problem with that match is they had better football pitches. I don't know if they chose that stadium because of the capacity. I don't know, but they had better. Did you see the grass on that football pitch? It was not supposed to be a pitch they used for the finals, but that was the pitch they used. I don't know what they did on that pitch, but it paid off for them, and they won the Afcon final. Congratulations to Ivory Coast for winning the Afcon 2023, and we look forward to the next one. But takeaways from that match, aside the Iwobi cyberbullying that I've spoken about, our defense were amazing.
Yes.
Ekong was the player of the tournament. Our defender Ekong, and
Mwambali would have gotten goalkeeper of the tournament.
If
he didn't concede the second goal.
Yeah, if he didn't concede in that game
at all,
because he had 4 clean sheets, and this South African guy had 5 clean sheets. So if he had 5 clean sheets, same with that guy, and won the trophy, they would have given 2 of them the golden boot, golden glove, so something like that. But he would have gotten more recognition. So Ekong, back to Ekong. Ekong was the player of the tournament. The guy was amazing. Looks like he's heading to Saudi Arabia at the end of the season.
If he has sense, he should go right now.
And make money because he's 31.
Exactly. Just go and make your money and perform there.
Yeah.
Even everybody wants to see. Just was it not today? Today, Davido tweeted about footballers making a whole lot of money.
I think even Nwabali. I think Nwabali, because South Africans were threatening him from allegedly threatening him that when he comes back to his club, because he plays in South Africa, that they are going to deal with him. So I think he got he's getting a new contract with a new club. I don't know, either it's in Saudi or in
I don't know. Premier League, are you not seeing this guy?
I'm telling you,
what are you people waiting for? Who is his agent?
Huh?
We need to see him in Premier League, even if
even Ekong. I don't want Ekong to go to Saudi Arabia.
I wish he can go to Premier League.
I want him to go because he's going to perform. If the same form that he used in this Nations Cup, if he comes to England with that form, he's going to.
Rudiger is injured. Real Madrid. Are you people not see? Didn't you people watch Nigerian Afcon? People should go and get this. And again, if what's his name? If Mbappe is not coming to Real Madrid, we have Osimhen. Let Osimhen be the first Nigerian to play for your club. You people will not regret
I think it's a done deal.
I don't even know
they said they are going to reduce his salary. You know, the salary they gave him 2 years ago
was higher than
what they are giving him, and even the salary is lower than what he's been paid in PSG. But I think he will go to this one.
And then again, our Nigerian
your coach was saying we are in for any player. I was looking at him.
Are you savvy?
I thought I cannot finish with one. It is easier for you to get to Osimhen than for you to get Mbappe.
I actually prefer Osimhen.
He should have been talking about Osimhen. They should be asking about
he has always talked about Osimhen. The possibility of getting Osimhen.
Let him keep talking about the possibility of getting Osimhen. You understand me? Let him drag him with Chelsea or some other club. But let him forget about Mbappe.
Osimhen, again, I'm reminding you, don't go to PSG because now you are their number 1 priority.
Yeah, they said
don't go.
They said PSG are going to sign 3 important players. Someone that will replace Mbappe in the forward, a midfielder, and a central back. They
want to sign Rafael Leao too. That's PSG. Is on their list. And again,
Marcus Rashford also is on their list. Yes, now. So these 3 players, Osimhen, Rafael Leao, and Marcus Rashford. But if they are going to get one of these 3, depending on who is available and who wants to come. Then they get a midfielder. They want to go for Gavi, but I'm not sure Barcelona is going to sell him. They are talking about making Gavi captain in the future. Then they want to go for also a centre back.
And I want to talk about this our coach, Nigerian coach.
You're not done with the man.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let's have it.
The thing is, that man should have done better. I just wish that time that we were losing, when immediately they scored that second goal. You are not supposed to remove Iwobi. Just leave him there. He even remove. I think he subbed off Frank. This guy that plays for.
Frank was not in the pitch when they scored the winning goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. He removed this Frank
before they scored.
He removed him.
Onyeka. Yeah, he removed Onyeka. You know that guy is from my village. He's from Isuch.
I know.
He removed him. He removed Lukman.
Remove Iwobi.
Remove Lukman. Remove the front 3. The only person that was left that started the game was Osimhen. Then he removed Onyeka, removed Iwobi. So who was running your midfield when Onyeka is not in the midfield anymore?
Iwobi is not there.
Onyeka was the engine of the midfield.
And I felt the only person you could have just removed was waiting that they call him Chukwueze. Just remove him. Bring in
If we had removed Chukwueze, brought in Simon, left that match like that.
Then I don't even know the rest. Anybody, you can remove anybody else. Then put in Iheanacho. Let all those, don't even remove Lookman. Let all of them at the forward. Let them play and go and try to score.
Forget about the fact that Nigeria lost. I'm going to still say
no, it's paining me.
Lookman was amazing in that final.
No, he was. He was. You are not supposed to remove the somebody that has been our best player of the tournament.
When you saw Lookman, I was like, what is this man doing?
He has an offer in one European, the coach in European country to come and coach them. They are offering him, I think, 200 and something thousand pounds.
Let him go.
And Nigeria is paying dollars, but Nigeria is paying him $60,000. And his contract has expired. And they are not talking about renewing it. Oh. I beg, you people should let him go. We need someone else.
I need Lookman in the Premier League. That guy is a Premier League material. In fact, he went to the Serie A from the Premier League. I want him back in Premier League. And I need him if it's not the big 6 clubs, I need him in an average club like Brentford or Brighton. You know, all those mid-level clubs that always compete with the best.
Yeah.
I need him in that kind of club. The guy is amazing. So, finally, we are going to talk about Bayern Munich. What do you think is happening to Bayern Munich? They have lost 2 matches in a row, one in Bundesliga and one in Champions League. The one for the Bundesliga, they lost against Bayer Leverkusen, which are the people topping their league. And they were already topping the league before they played against this. So there's no chance for, if they keep going the way they are going, there's no chance for Bayern anymore. And they have not lost any game. They have gone unbeaten all season in all competitions. So that my Guerrero, the guy scored again. Grimado or something like that. The guy we talked about the other time.
Grimado.
He scored again that day. And then that goal from Frimpong, the last goal.
I didn't actually watch
Oh my goodness. So Bayern was losing 2-0. So towards the end they played the corner. So Neuer came out to take the join his team to see if they can get a goal. And they played the counter. You see what Frimpong is amazing. Now I understand why Ten Hag has been on his case since he came. Let's see what happens in the summer. I don't know. Before they can buy Frimpong, they have to move Aaron Bissaka on. So let's see what happens. I think Crystal Palace are on his case to get him back. So let's see what happens. But Bayern Munich have lost 2 games. Then the second game they lost was against Lazio in the Champions League. Upamecano got a red card and gave away a penalty. And Iwobi scored the penalty. It was an amazing performance from...
was Iwobi a former player of Napoli?
Can't remember. But I know he plays. He's an Italian guy. He plays as a centre forward for Lazio.
Okay.
So it was a good match. It was a good game to watch. But I want to know what is actually wrong with Tuchel's team. Even if they didn't get one shot on target against Lazio, not even one. They played, I think, 20-something shots, not even one on target.
Maybe this is not me.
I have a theory, but let me hear yours.
This is not me bullying anybody, because any small thing now, they call them bully. I just feel Kane is cost.
He has the highest goal in Bundesliga.
I just feel like somebody did something to that guy.
He scores a lot of goals. He's the highest goal scorer. He's one of the highest goal scorers in Europe right now.
And yet, no cup to his name.
Now, the Bayern Munich is out of DFB Pokal, looking like they are not going to win the Bundesliga. And now the Champions League, first leg round of 16. For 11 seasons, they have not lost the first leg of round of 16, whether home or away. So they lost.
Fabrizio said Tuchel has broken all the bad records.
Yeah.
These records he just listed now.
Just like Ten Hag was breaking Manchester United, but I thank God that Manchester United have picked a little bit of form.
No, but Bayern, they have correct players. They have
good players, amazing players. Let me tell you my theory.
They want to even buy Davis. Real Madrid want to buy Davis. I think he has agreed to go.
Yeah, they should go. They have Mazuri. They have this new guy that they just got.
Real Madrid
the guy that they just got with dreadlocks. The guy has injury now. I forgot his name. They just got him and they just went on with it. Bayern's problem is still coming. The new guy that they just bought, they left right back.
It's looking like they will fire that Tuchel very soon.
So let me give you my own theory about what is going on in Bayern.
Okay.
Okay, remember when Liverpool got rid of Mane? When they got rid of Mane, what happened after the subsequent season?
They started losing.
They dropped. They didn't win any drop. See, they managed to scrap up going to the Europa League. Bayern Munich supported Sane over Mane because Sane is definitely a German national, and they got rid of Mane in the end, and he's now in Al-Nassr playing. And the moment they got rid of Mane, with all the good players they had, and even with getting Kane, they are not performing. I'm not saying that it's because Mane is not playing, that's why they are underperforming. But I'm saying, yeah, Mane, they are, at least we can say that also because Mane won the league with them. You can say that Mane is, I don't know if I would say he's a blessed guy, that when you hurt him or when you do something that hurts him,
it backfires.
It backfires on you. There are people like that. There are people you don't mess with. There are people that the grace on their head. When you do something to them that is not, is out of the ordinary, like you mistreat them, because it was a mistreat by Bayern. From Liverpool, they mistreated him. He asked for more money and they got rid of him. They said Salah was better and they got rid of him. And then they got a very bad season. The same thing that they did to him, he had a fight with Sane, which Sane instigated. And then they got rid of him. They decided Sane, gave him suspension, gave him a pay cut, and then finally got rid of him. He's playing very well at Al-Nassr right now. Then they are having these problems. I don't want to say it is the jinx of Mane, but it's out there. I just wanted to put it out there. Maybe that's what is their problem, or maybe it is the Kane's cause that is their problem. Let's see how Bayern ends the season. If they are going to scrap up something in the second leg of their Champions League draw, round of 16 against Lazio, or they are going to be out of Champions League. Let's see how they do in the Bundesliga, which I'm sure they are not going to win. I am not 100%, but nothing is impossible. But I believe that Leverkusen is on to winning that.
Even if they qualify, go for quarterfinals in this after this round of 16, it's not looking like they will win the cup anyway.
Because they are not looking like a team that they used to be. They are not looking at the team like the team they used to be. Then talking about DFB Pokal, they are out of it. So I don't see the trophy that Kane is going to get this season with all his goals. But let's keep our fingers crossed and see what happens. Okay. All right, guys. Sexy, anything you have to say about all these things? You're good. Are you still affected by
Of course I am. I go on Facebook, I will see, thank you, Ivory Coast, for shutting down all these people. You have saved us from a lot of noise. Ivory Coast won the cup, but yet Nigerians are still trending everywhere. Una know they tire. Last, you people wish you were us. So you people should calm down and stop all this. Today I still saw another story. This is how they welcomed the winners to their clubs. Nigerians are suffering where they are. I have not seen a post about this cup where you will not see anybody throw a jab at Nigerians or. You people should let us rest.
Dortmund, no, they can. You can. You know, one thing about Nigerians is that they can't drag us. The more you go, the more, because we have all it takes to to get back at you. But congratulations to Ivory Coast. They won the cup. It's a painful one. Is when you get to it's like Moses when he got to the promised land, but he could not see it. He could see it, but he could not go inside. But we move on. The next Afcon, let's see how it goes and how our boys. We take this sober reflection.
Not even right now, any match Nigeria is playing with anybody, it's like a final.
Yeah.
We are not going to take it lightly with anybody. What is all this?
Our Nigerian Super Eagles, they got their honors. They were all the players that was not the member of the Order of Niger. They were made member of the Order of Niger by the president, and it's a good distraction for Nigerians from the bad governance and
they gave them an apartment each.
Shit happening in Nigeria. They got, at least they got something out of it. They got an apartment from the president of Nigeria. Okay.
Was it an apartment? Sorry, they gave them a landed
property.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they honored them with very big honor in Nigeria, that the MON honor. So it's a they started dragging Osimhen also. I saw a post that they were saying if it was Ronaldo, he doesn't stop players. The Osimhen is rude. This one, that one. How many times did Syria post him or this thing that when he came back they started asking him questions? So he was not answering anybody.
Why will he answer anybody for what?
Now they are dragging him.
Osimhen, please be fast and leave that.
No, Osimhen is leaving.
Club, I beg.
The way Mbappe is leaving, everybody already knows. Osimhen have already, before Mbappe said his own, Osimhen had already said his own.
The sign of that new contract, it was just business.
The thing is, so that the club will not lose money when he goes. He's already known that he's going to go at the end of the season.
So he's a big guy. Any club that want to buy him right now, they saw what he did in that Afcon. Even though our coach's pattern did not favor him, he still performed.
He was amazing.
So
he was amazing in Afcon. So let's see where these players land at the summer from July. Victor Osimhen and Kylian Mbappe. Those are wonderful players that we need to watch out for at the summer. Mbappe's likelihood is Real Madrid. We don't yet know where Osimhen is going, but I'm hoping that it's in the Premier League where he will play good football and enjoy himself. Thank you guys for joining us. It is your boy Angeli and
DJ Sexy Friend.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you some other time. Ciao.